We often give our all to the people we love, pouring time, energy, and loyalty into showing them just how much they mean to us. But sometimes, they let us down. They take advantage of our kindness for their own benefit. They're warm and attentive when they need something, but once they've gotten what they came for, they disappear like smoke in the wind. So how do we take back control of these kinds of situations? Today, we'll uncover 9 powerful truths about the dynamics between men and women, all rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. By steering clear of these 9 self-destructive behaviors, you'll begin to see real change in your relationships, and more importantly, you'll feel a deep sense of personal power return to you. If your heart feels heavy and your connection is strained, grab a seat, open your mind, and let's walk through this together. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, so you never miss another insight that might just change your life. Point 1. Stop reshaping your life to please others. Trying to mold yourself into someone else's ideal is like forcing the wrong puzzle piece into a picture, frustrating, confusing, and never quite fitting. Seneca said it best: to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Trying to please everyone leaves you uncertain about who you are. Rather than blending in like everyone else, dare to stand out. Don't let others set the tone for your life. You are the author of your story, not a background character in someone else's script, so let your uniqueness shine and walk your path with confidence and clarity. 2. Don't lose yourself by obsessing over someone else. When you revolve around someone like a moon trapped in their orbit, you forget your own dreams. You stop chasing what lights you up and start chasing their approval instead. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." If you lose yourself in someone else's world, you trade your peace for their attention. You are not a side character in their story. You're the main character in your own. Reclaim your identity, your focus, your passion. You shine brightest when you're not seeking their light, but fueling your own. Point 3. Don't sacrifice your mental health for someone else's comfort when you constantly prioritize another person's happiness while ignoring your own well-being. It's like handing them your flashlight and walking blind into the dark. It drains your spirit. Instead of feeling joy, you become emotionally depleted, always giving, never receiving. Take a step back. Your peace of mind is not negotiable. Guard it like the treasure it is. You're not here to be a servant to someone else's happiness. You're here to build a life that feels strong, balanced, and free. 4. Never push away your friends and family for someone else. Cutting off the people who've stood by your side for years just because of one person is like chopping the roots of the very tree that holds you up. Your loved ones are your support system. They've seen your struggles, your triumphs, your growth. To distance yourself from them just to chase someone else's affection, that's a costly mistake. Plato once said, "People are like soil. They either help you grow or slowly kill your roots." Don't isolate yourself in the name of love. Reconnect, rebuild. Remember who's been there for you, especially when things weren't perfect. 5. Don't spend all your time on them. Be mindful of where your time flows, because once spent, you never get it back. When you dedicate every hour to someone else's never-ending needs, you're not giving love, you're losing your life. It's like pouring gold into a bottomless pit. Seneca reminds us, life is not short, we just waste much of it. And he was right. Every extra hour you surrender to someone who doesn't value it is a moment lost, not just in time, but in potential, growth, and joy. Your time is sacred. Treat it like your most precious currency. Don't let someone else write the check with your hours. Use it wisely. Spend it on what lights you up, builds your future, and fuels your soul. Let your time reflect your purpose, not someone else's convenience. 6. Don't share every detail of your past, especially the painful parts. Opening up about your entire past, every wound, every regret, every painful chapter, is like handing someone the blueprint to your most fragile places. Not everyone deserves that access. Yes, your journey matters. Yes, you've survived things you never thought you'd overcome. But your scars are not entertainment or leverage for others. Sharing too much, too soon can leave you exposed. People may misunderstand, judge, or use those truths in ways you never expected. Keep some parts for yourself. Not out of fear, but out of self-respect. Disclose with wisdom, not impulse. Your story is powerful, but only in the hands of those who know how to hold it gently. 7. Don't say yes just to keep the peace. Every time you say yes when your soul screams no, you trade authenticity for approval. It's like turning down the volume on your own happiness just to make someone else feel better. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So if you're constantly bending to make others comfortable, what's happening to your inner peace? You weren't born to be a people pleaser. You were born to live truthfully, and sometimes that means choosing discomfort in the moment too. Preserve your joy long term. You don't need to explain every no. You just need to trust that your life matters too. This is your script. You're not here to play supporting roles in everyone else's movie. 8. Don't let the fear of being alone dictate your life. When you make choices out of fear, especially the fear of being alone, you lose clarity. You stumble, not because you're weak, but because you're chasing comfort instead of truth. Solitude isn't punishment, it's power. Aristotle once said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Being alone doesn't mean you're unloved, it means you've paused to reconnect with the most important person in your life. You spend time with yourself, understand your own thoughts, appreciate your company. The deeper your connection to self, the less you fear silence. Build that bond, because once you do, you'll stop settling for relationships that only fill space and start choosing ones that truly feed your soul. 9. Don't overlook the power of small wins in the chaos of everyday life. We often get caught up in pleasing others, trying to meet their expectations, while quietly neglecting our own progress. But here's the truth. Every small win matters. Every time you move forward, no matter how slight, you're building momentum, carving your way through resistance. Think of each achievement like a milestone on a long road. They may seem minor, but they mark your growth, your determination, and your resilience. As Epictetus once said, never depend on the admiration of others. So stop waiting for applause. Celebrate the quiet victories, the mornings you got up when you didn't feel like it, the temptations you resisted, the boundaries you finally set. Those moments define you. You're not just surviving, you're progressing. Life isn't only about reaching some distant goal. It's about embracing each part of the process, the struggle, the sweat, the setbacks, and the silent triumphs. So honor your journey, smile at your progress, because it's yours, and that makes it powerful. Conclusion: your life, your rules, your power. As we close this journey today, take a deep breath and a deeper truth with you. You hold the power to shape your life. You're not here to live under someone else's expectations. You're here to honor what's true for you. To make decisions aligned with your values, not their approval. Choose courage over comfort. Choose discipline over chaos. Choose to walk your path, even if it means walking alone sometimes. True Stoic wisdom isn't about coldness, it's about clarity. It's about standing firm in who you are and what you believe. Especially when life tests you, you don't need to give your time to everyone. You don't need to explain your silence. You don't need to sacrifice your peace to keep someone else warm, because the greatest freedom isn't found in the approval of others. It's found in mastering your own thoughts, your own habits, your own responses. So today, decide. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop explaining, stop overgiving, stop breaking your own rules to live by someone else's. This is your moment to evolve. If this message spoke to you, tap that like button, subscribe and join our community. Share your insight in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation alive together as we walk the Stoic path toward deeper resilience, clarity, and inner peace. Until next time, stay grounded, stay disciplined, stay Stoic.